Today, I will tell you about the longest-lasting war machine in human history. Across 3,000 years ever known, empires rose and fell, but one army never truly disappeared. Across ancient China, until modern superpower era continues today still. This is not just a military force, but a civilization-shaped weapon. Evolving through millennia of constant warfare, itself continues. We start in 1600 BC, when China was not a state, but fragmented clans fighting endless brutal wars. Everywhere chaos. Then Shang Dynasty emerged, and for the first time, organized armies began to take shape across regions. Systematic warfare begins. Bronze weapons, chariots, and early soldier registration created the first structured military system in recorded history. China Foundation was built. This was not evolution. This was ignition of a machine that would shape the future of war, forever changing history. Now pause, because everything changes. When Sun Tzu enters the story around 500 BC period, strategic thinking begins now. He writes The Art of War, which becomes the most influential military text ever written in history, still studied today. Sun Tzu introduces psychological warfare, deception, intelligence gathering, and winning without direct confrontation on battlefield, forever changing global military strategy. Centuries later, China enters chaotic warring states period, where survival depends on innovation and total military expansion. Ruthless competition grows, mass armies appear, standard weapons are produced, and warfare becomes industrial for the first time ever, on massive scale warfare. Then Qin Shi Huang rises and unifies 7 kingdoms in just 10 years through absolute military control. Unprecedented centralization system. He standardizes weapons, arrows, armor, and even measurements, turning army into perfectly synchronized war machine, factory-like military efficiency model. Terracotta Army reveals his obsession with eternal control. Even after death, thousands of warriors stand ready, protecting imperial legacy forever. Han Dynasty expands this system, creating one of the most powerful empires of ancient world history across vast territories expansion. Military campaigns against northern nomads last for centuries, shaping border warfare and logistics strategy evolution. Advanced imperial defense systems developed. Silk Road becomes not only trade route, but also strategic military corridor, protected by massive armies, global power influence network. Then came Genghis Khan, who built the largest land empire in human history and turned toward China. Unmatched military pressure. The Mongols conquered vast territories, but China resisted far longer than any other civilization they faced. Historical defensive resilience displayed. Even after Mongol victory, China culture absorbed the invaders, slowly transforming them from within. Cultural assimilation reversed power dynamics forever. Fast forward to 20th century. China collapses into internal war, revolution, and foreign intervention chaos. Nation in complete transformation period. Mao Zedong rises and builds an army from peasants using guerrilla warfare inspired directly by Sun Tzu. Asymmetric warfare doctrine. Strategy is simple. Avoid direct confrontation, survive, and strike when enemy is weakest possible moment. Classic Sun Tzu principle applied. Korean War shocks the world. When Chinese forces used night attacks and disappeared during daytime operations, unpredictable guerrilla tactics strategy. In 1964, China detonates its first nuclear bomb, marking entry into modern nuclear era. Global strategic shift begins. Today, People's Liberation Army is one of the largest standing militaries in the world, with massive manpower, global military power. Modern China invests heavily in drones, artificial intelligence, hypersonic missiles, and space-based military systems. next-generation warfare dominance expands. But beneath all technology remains a 3,000-year philosophy that prioritizes winning without direct confrontation. Core strategic thinking endures unchanged. From bronze weapons to artificial intelligence, the evolution of Chinese military power is still ongoing today. Continuous historical transformation process. Each dynasty added new layers to warfare, turning China into an ever-evolving strategic military ecosystem, complex adaptive system structure. The terracotta army is not just art. It is a frozen moment of imperial military obsession, symbol of eternal power. Sun Tzu principles continue influencing modern business, politics, and military academies around the entire world. Strategic doctrines still relevant today. In modern era, China transforms from a struggling nation into one of the most powerful militaries. Global power status rise. Cold War tensions and regional conflicts force China to modernize rapidly across every branch of military. Accelerated defense development programs. Today, the Chinese military integrates cyber warfare, satellite systems, and advanced naval capabilities into operations. Multi-domain warfare approach strategy. Artificial intelligence plays a growing role in decision-making, battlefield simulation, and autonomous weapon systems. Future combat transformation process ongoing. The legacy of thousands of years still shapes how China approaches war, diplomacy, and national security. Deep historical continuity remains. From ancient Bronze Age battles to drone warfare, the transformation is continuous and unbroken across time. Technological evolution cycle advances, and this raises a final question for anyone watching this evolution of war across 3 millennia. What comes next? Question.